Nice protein with the beans. We got the Franks. It's on a hot buttered toast. Franken beans made. Elevated mozzarella cheese on toast. That is sensational. Wow. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're doing beanie weenies. All the way American culture. This was brought in by the German immigrants in the 1800s, the Frankfurters, and then it actually became a staple type convenience meal. High protein with the beans and obviously with the Frankfurter sausages. So the beanie weenies is known as Franks and beans. Okay, let's crack on and do it. Have an onion. And we just want to be putting a dice on the onion. Fine or as big as you like, whatever you want in your beanie weenies. Now this is one of those recipes which is definitely open to anything you want to throw in. You know, we're doing a basic version here, but you know, you can throw anything you want in. You know, this is open to capsicums, all sorts of stuff, you know, garlic, it's endless. Herbs, spices, molasses, mustard, oh, it goes on and on. Okay, I've got these little chicken, these are actually chicken Franks. Now it doesn't matter what Franks you get hold of, if you get hold of the big ones, the small ones, they're all going to be the same size. We're chopping them up. That's why it's called weenies. We want some chopped up Franks, just like that. Chuck them back in your bowl. Nice and straightforward. As big as as small as you like. That's our prep. So it's straightforward. We're going to get a pan on. Use whatever baked beans, cans of beans that you want to chuck in. I've got two different types here, but they're both baked beans, so they'll be fine. So grab your pan. Little flame under there. Now I'm going in with butter. Boom. In there. You can cook it any which way you want. You know, and we're going to saute those onions we've just chopped up, but you could go in with garlic. You can go in with anything you like. Come on. And it's a little saute on those onions. A little stir fry. If you colour them, so be it. We don't have to colour, we just have to cook in the rawness out and softening them up. Now it's definitely seasoning of choice, whatever you want. I'm just going in there with some pepper. I don't want salt in because the beans carry enough salt, and so do those Franks. We're using Worcester sauce, ketchup and yellow mustard. That carries salt too, so there's enough there. Nice little sizzle whizzle on those onions, look. Beautiful. So we got those softening down. We're going in there with our weenies. Get your Franks in and start giving them a little bit of a stir fry. Bit of colour on there if you can. Now in the recipe I'll probably put 6 Franks, which are quite large. These are tiny things as you saw. So if you want to put more in, put more in. And these are lovely smoked too. They smell wonderful. Oh, they're looking fabulous. They're starting to split. That's good enough. In there, we want some brown sugar. Want to come in there with a couple of tablespoons of ketchup. Oh, fabulous. A good splash, a tablespoon maybe of Worcester sauce. About a tablespoon of yellow mustard. And we want about a teaspoon of smoked paprika. Get it smoked up. Give it a whiz. Come on, get it stirred in. Oh, fabulous smell. In fact, it smells almost barbecue. It smells wonderful. Wow. And you guessed it, beans. In we go. Nice little stir through. Come on, there's our beanie weenies. Now we want about 10 minutes on here. 10 minutes to get all those flavours playing together, turning this into a fantastic protein quick meal. So you can see why it became such a convenience dish. You know, it's like the forerunner to the convenience foods, really. You know, and obviously in the UK, a well-known company started doing sausages and beans in cans, and other companies followed suit. So they actually went quite international, you know. Fabulous. You know, some people probably call it junk food, but you know, get that on some hot buttered toast. Wow, delish. I don't know, some of these simple foods, you know, are really enjoyable if you don't have them all the time. How many of you out there actually have beanie weenies, Franks and beans? Do you have them regular or occasionally? And what ingredients do you actually put in? Drop me a comment and let me know. I'm sure everybody's got their own version of this. You know, this is one of those huge campfire hit type meals, you know. A good half a dozen cans of beans in there, a load of Franks. Everybody sat round with a bowl and some crusty bread. Come on. So there you go, beanie weenies made. Serve it up on hot buttered toast, rice, mashed potatoes, just in a bowl with some crusty bread. It's endless. Up to you. Right, we're going to elevate this. I've got the oven on. Let's change it up. So we are going to butter up that toast. Come on, don't be shy. This is going underneath. On there. Right up to those edges. Come on. That's going to soak in that bread. Oh, yes, please. Come on. Now we are on there with some of that bean mixture. Come on, get your Frank and beans on there. We're going to leave some in the pan, but we're just elevating this. You know, we want it on toast. Well, let's put it on toast, but let's take it to a different level. A little bit of mozzarella. Oh yeah. Come on. Look at those. Seasoning of choice on there. If you want to put anything on, get on with it. In the oven. Let's get it melted on. Come on, we've had enough on there. Out it comes. That is absolutely fabulous. Come on, let's get it served up. Come on, we need to get our beanie weenies served up. On there. On there. Ooh, it's a bit hot. It's cooling down. We got some of that sausage going on round there with those beans. Look at that. Grab your toasty and put it in there. Come on, look at that. There you go, that is our beanie weenie on toast. That is elevated through the roof. Nice protein with the beans. We got the Franks. It's on a hot buttered toast, which has been toasted more with that mozzarella on. Look at that. That is sensational. Wow. Now this is real comfort on a plate. Nice snap on those Franks. Beautiful. Come on, we're in. We got that cheesy, stringy, cheesy. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's how to serve your Franks and beans. Oh, come on. That is through the roof. That is absolutely through the roof. Frankenbeans made, elevated, mozzarella cheese on toast. You can serve it any which way you like we say. Rice, mashed potatoes, whatever, crusty bread, straight in a bowl. Come on, it's one of those comfort foods, and it is a comfort food. You know, a worldwide comfort food. Delicious. If you like what we're doing, share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make Frankenbeans. Really easy. And if you do like what we're doing, a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. We'll catch you in the next video. Oh, look at all that.